Hi Libra, this is going to be your reading for the end of December. I know I said the last time I read for you would be the very last time, but I decided to read for you guys one more time before I went out of town and completely disconnected from the world of tarot for about 10 days. I'll be back after the first of the year. Okay, you guys, so this is Love and Life. The end of December, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, Mercury, placement of Libra. As always, this is a general reading. Don't try to make this fit if it's not your story, okay? Things could be opposite and the roles could be reversed. If you want to book a private reading with me, wide open for January. I think I even have some spaces available in the beginning of January right now. The link to my website to schedule one-on-one private readings with me is down in the description below. If you're new, this is Soma Chandra Libra. You will notice that I only read for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel. This channel is just for those two signs, but I do read for all 12 zodiac signs on my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot. So you can check your other placements there as well. All right, let's get into it. A couple different people showing up in your environment, but I'm seeing a lot of you, in particular my feminines. So kind of miscommunication here and accusations with a person. Between you and another person, time apart, some distance will help you bring clarity. Unavailable, this person's unable to give you all that you need or deserve. Fate, this is a destined partnership, but warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. Play hard is at the bottom of the deck. Find time to goof off and enjoy each other. I do think that this person is not available 100% to give you what you want or need. There could be a partnership here. I don't believe in like fated destined partnerships. Like, I don't believe that anything in the universe outside of us decides whether or not we're going to be in a fated partnership. It is if you want it to be. But I think that you've spent some time apart, or that you will. Don't dismiss the red flags. Play hard. Somebody may want to goof off and play around instead of talking about something more serious with you. They're not really available. I think that there's going to be some miscommunication about whether or not you're going to spend time together, and when you do, what that time will be like. One of you may want to goof off and play a little bit harder than the other person. There is going to be finger pointing. Past life connection. It could be a person from the past that you're supposed to spend time with and get together with. Balancing the situation. Patience. Visitor. But pride and ego, there is an accusation. I think that someone's going to make you wait. I think that there is a possibility that something could be balanced out between yourself and another person. But patience, visitor, pride and ego, and accusation, I'm thinking at the end of the month, there's going to be like someone saying, I've been patiently waiting for you to come and visit. You may say that to them, or they may say that to you, and then it'll hurt the other one's feelings if someone's like blown off or they message you at the last minute. And there's going to be some finger pointing. I feel like you're the one that like, you have a lot of pride right now, and a lot of this person's BS might be beneath you at this point. Some of you also may have a Virgo around you, or some of you have Virgo in your chart, because the peacock for me is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we do have an earth sign showing up. Taurus energy, Virgo energy, heavy earth energy showing up here. Overall energy of the person coming towards you or in focus is the King of Pentacles. The way someone's feeling is the Five of Cups. You're being seen as the Empress. I notice he's looking right at her. Hi, mommy. What you need to know is the Four of Swords. They're going to snooze and take their time. But the final outcome is the Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like, you're waiting to see which direction you should go next. You're kind of paused. I think the two of you still feel like there may be some kind of an alignment between you. But I don't know. I think maybe you're planning your next move. And I think you're moving on from something. You're not going to say a whole lot either with the High Priestess. I do have Justice at the bottom of my main deck. You are serving justice. Someone is seeing something from a whole different point of view. Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, to something new. I think that you might be turning your back on this person and saying, screw you, and they can't believe it. They also might just let it go too. So with the King of Pentacles here, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this is just the man holding the coin, daddy holding the coin here. He could be a business owner as well. Very responsible, possibly. He could be very well dressed. He could be high earning potential if he's not just an earth sign. Clarifying, this is the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Pentacles. This is unless it's a Taurus or a Virgo, because I do have the Hermit here. This is a person that there could have been a serious relationship with. It could be a boss as well. I do think they're looking back over their shoulder, kind of standing there thinking about you, thinking about something that you may have taught them or they taught you. The Hierophant's hearing, sounding like I'm hearing a lesson. You may have taught this person a lesson. There could have been a serious relationship between the two of you. Yeah, you could be in a serious relationship with them now still. You could be legally married to them, or there could have been a serious commitment with them. They may be married to somebody else, though. It's possible. And the way this person's feeling about you is the Five of Cups. Clarifying this is the Hermit, Death, and the Queen of Swords. What'd you do, Libra? I know what this is. You and your brothers and sisters in Scorpio got together and decided to put some end to some shit, didn't you? Mm-hmm. For those of you with Scorpio in your chart, I think it came out really good here. You're like, I think this person has thought an awful lot about some shit that you have said. And I also think that something is coming to an end for you or them between the two of you, and you have really stood up for yourself. I'm also hearing for a few of you that this person is older, not necessarily older than you, but they are over the age of 40. Sorry to anyone over the age of 40. I'm over the age of 42. They do call us old, by the way. Anyone over 40 is old for a lot of younger people. So anyways, but this person may be a bit older in age in the last half or third of their life. And they may be thinking, what am I doing here? I'm not aging backwards. I'm not getting any younger. I want to be with someone before I die. I'm hearing that a few of you said, if you don't stop with whatever it is you do, you're going to die alone. I'm hearing you said something like that to them. Like you're going to die alone one day for acting like this. Or I do think something ended here that's disappointed them. This could have happened in the past as well with the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, because he always looks like he's looking back over his shoulder, right? Yeah. Thinking a lot about it, thinking about the ending, crying over spilled milk and disappointed. You're being seen as the Empress, and clarifying the Empress is the Sun, the Tower, and the Two of Swords. Did you get to keep the kids, or in particular a son? Leo energy here with Scorpio. I think that you have very high standards right now. I think that for you, you'd rather focus on the positive rather than the negative. The Sun and the Tower is shocking, sudden clarity, like all the lights are on in the stadium. And I think that you have blocked this person out. I also blocked them in some way. I also think that they themselves never wanted to see how wonderful you were. They see it now, though, with the Hangman. I think that you put an end to something. You told them, no, something's not going to go any further. I also think that you're very loving and nurturing, and you're not cruel or unkind at this point, because the Empress isn't. She's very dignified. Empress, man or woman, is very dignified and very nurturing, but this Queen of Swords doesn't want to be anybody's mommy, and yeah, it's like this person's been unavailable to you up until this point. I'm also hearing something about someone's mother approving and saying you should date Libra, my Libra feminines, but they blocked their own mother's good advice out. I'm hearing that as well. Here's what you need to know, or your advice. Not a lot is coming through about this. They just told me to stop there. I want to find out more, but they're saying don't move on. The Four of Swords, nothing's happening right now, but the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. When the Eight of Wands came out, I was like, God damn it, I hate these kind of messages. Because I hear a lot of people tell me when I book private readings that they say, quote unquote, all the YouTube readings say that they're going to come back or they're going to talk to me. So I always feel a little weird and insecure about delivering that kind of message myself. I promise I didn't pick these cards, people. When these came out, I was like, oh God. So take it as it resonates. I do. I'm sorry to tell you, because again, I hate saying what every other damn reader says just to say it. I think they will come back and talk to you again. They will want to. Give it a cycle. Now, the Wheel of Fortune does mean an undetermined amount of time, but this wheel will come back around and they're going to look themselves in the mirror and they're going to want to talk to you again, or you're going to talk to them again. But I don't think so. I think they will talk to you again. You've taken a break in some way, like the time apart card. And I think that there was an accusation or something, but it ended very quickly. Like, I have no fives here. I don't have Five of Wands, Five of Swords. It's like something was said and you're like, okay, I'm done with Death and the Queen of Swords. And in doing so, some of you have really freed yourself in some way. You also have a choice about where to go next. I'm also hearing that something could have happened or have been happening with this King of Pentacles, but that didn't happen. Some of you are living with a mother or a family member, and now you have, like, you thought something could happen with him, and it didn't. And so now you're like, well, that's disappointing, but I have to live my life now. I'm not aging backwards either, and I have to be smart. I want to be free. I want to be happy. Some of you are breaking free from an Empress. This could be a Taurus or another Libra or a mother or a wife maybe. The choice is yours or theirs, but they will message you again. Give it 4 days. 4 days after you watch this reading. But then the Two of Wands, it's like, okay, what direction do we go? Clarifying this is the Lovers. There could be a Gemini involved too. The Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. There's still a game being played between the two of you, or there's still strategy at this point. The Two of Wands and the Lovers does suggest that someone may still have other choices. It's a test of faith and boundaries, and someone wants to act upon their own behalf. Like, they could work something out with you, or they could go elsewhere and pick something else. I also think this person has this way of pulling you back in, and I think the sex is probably great with them. I just heard best you ever had. Maybe not for all of you, but for a few of you. Best you ever had. Yep. So the person in your energy is the Magician, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Devil. They could be with a Capricorn right now, maybe. Or there's a Capricorn involved, or an Aries, Gemini, or Virgo. Those three signs are interchangeably the Magician. I wanted to know what the Devil was, though, and I got the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Okay, for some of you, this person does want to take action towards you, and furthermore, they want to have some kind of a homecoming with you. Okay, I'm hearing two really distinct messages. Wow, one of you is really psychic, and you just pushed your story right to the front. You're the loudest, so let me get that out of the way, because it's only for like maybe a few of you. This is a family member or someone that you really care about. They want to spend time with you, but there's something or someone keeping them from doing that. And that's whoever the Devil is. They're going to have to talk to this person and get them to see their point of view. And it could be this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords isn't always you, Libra. Queen of Swords can sometimes be a bitchy person or a demanding person even. King, you know how we can be sometimes, you guys, with the King and Queen of Swords at our worst. Like, this person may have that kind of, a woman that has like demanding energy that he has to deal with. They miss you, but it's guarded and weird and tricky, and they're not sure what to do. But the main message I'm hearing is actually very different. The majority, for the majority of you, what I'm hearing is this person's going to do what they have to do to make a breakthrough. They're going to prove something to you. They're like, they may also say, no, I am really where I say I am. See, here's pictures of my kids. This is what I'm doing. I can't be with you right now. Or they're going to try to get you to come over. They're going to sweet talk you. They're going to talk about the past. They may have no other choice but to deal with you, or they're going to see something from your point of view. Someone's going to see something from the other person's point of view. But I am hearing that kids and an ex may be involved. It could be a sticky situation. Someone's mother maybe as well with the Empress. It's a little weird. I also think that for a few of you, it's going to be kind of childish. You will have a good conversation, but it'll be sweet and innocent, and it's just like it is what it is, and you'll sleep with them. I'm not seeing love here necessarily, just a person that's like, I still want to prove my point. I want to prove I'm right. I want to prove that I'm powerful in some way. I don't think they've given up their options either if it's romantic. But you're like kind of over this, Libra, because you're the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, but then the Seven of Pentacles and the World. And I think that you have served your justice. Justice is served. Four of Cups, you don't feel great about this decision, but yeah, you're a star. You're on the rise here. Also, some of you have someone in your life that's a very good friend or a boss or a mentor that's going to give you good advice. Or for my guys, you're going to spend time with someone that's really awesome. Queen of Wands, she could be an Aquarius or a fire sign for friendship or dating. But it's like you're not 100% sure about this decision emotionally, even though I think you know it's the right thing to do. I do think that you won't 100% leave this behind until after New Year's, because you are waiting and expecting to hear from this person, but you won't tell them that. I also think that if they play a little game with you, you're totally on to them. Look at the Page of Swords, like, you can take all those swords, but you can't take this one. This one's mine. This is my one little piece of truth that I hang on to here. You will think about this quite a bit and this whole scenario, but it is over for you. Some of you are far away from this person right now, but I wanted to know what the world was. And I actually got 4 cards that came out. I have the Empress again, the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Pentacles. You know what? I really think that you're turning your back on this, Libra. Some of you have something completely different in mind now because you've turned your back on it. You have your very high standards. You're very beautiful right now. If you're parents, you're putting parenting first. And like yourself first, a lot of self-care and self-nurturing, turning your back, and you're like, eventually my luck is going to turn around and something good will come in for me. For some of you, this is a job, a new job too. Like, luck is on my side. I'm just going to let the Wheel of Fortune turn as it may. Something new will come in for me. This may be a new job, a new relationship. I also hear for a few of you with the Ace of Pentacles, the World, and Justice. This is a passport. I'm also hearing something about family not approving of something that you do. I'm suddenly hearing something about someone wanting to have, like, it's not in the reading, but I'm hearing it, like some kind of a sit-down intervention with someone about their lifestyle choices or something like that. It's weird. You and another person may be conspiring to be together, but there are red flags you can't dismiss. Someone can't give you what you need right now. I'm also hearing that someone may go off and have one more fling before they settle down with you in some way. For those of you that resonates with, maybe, or you suspect that it's a long distance relationship. They just want to play one more time, but just know that someone's not able to give you 100% of what you need. Time apart will bring you some clarity. And I think you're okay with that. I also think you're open to something new in your life, and you will turn your back on this and keep your options open. And I think you will patiently wait for that opportunity to come in. You do. It's either that or the two of you may be able to be together. They want to sneak off and be with you, but they've got to end something else first. But that will take all of Christmas break to deal with and work through. And they're going to have to tell the kids too. Oh my God, so many messages are coming through. And I kind of want to do it extended, but they are telling me not to let it play itself out, that you don't need to. Okay. So that's the end of December, you guys. Stay focused on your new beginnings. Let this person really come to you. You are going to hear from them one way or the other, and endings will bring new beginnings. Most of these choices are in your hands, though, Libra, with the Two of Swords. You might not get a lot of divine guidance on it. You're going to have to trust your guts, okay? Yeah. So, yeah, end of December. Hope it resonates and hope it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. Merry Christmas to those of you that celebrate Christmas, to those of you that do not. Enjoy the holiday and the vacation time if you get it. And I hope you guys have a happy new year. I'll see you in 2023, Libra.